Stage 6 Food Technology. Why would you choose to study food technology? This course provides students with a broad food knowledge. Students learn about food systems in the production, processing, and consumption of food and their impact on society. Students will learn about the nature of food and human nutrition and the importance of food to health. They'll develop skills in researching, analysing, and communicating food issues, experimenting with and preparing food by applying theoretical concepts, designing, implementing, and evaluating solutions to food situations. Students will also develop an appreciation of the importance of food to the well-being of the individual and to the social and economic future of Australia. The preliminary course involves the study of food availability and selection. The factors that influence food availability and selection are examined and current food consumption patterns in Australia investigated. The second unit is food quality. Food handling is addressed, with emphasis on ensuring safety and managing the sensory characteristics and functional properties of food to produce a quality product. The final unit in the preliminary course is nutrition. The role of nutrition in contributing to the health of the individual and the social and economic future of Australia is explored. In the HSC course, the Australian food industry is studied. The structure of the Australian food industry is outlined and the operations of one organisation investigated. Food manufacture. Production and processing practices are examined and their impact evaluated. Food product development. The activities that support food product development are identified and the process applied in the development of a food product. And finally, contemporary nutrition issues. Contemporary nutrition issues are raised, investigated, and debated. Career areas. If you decide to study food technology, it may help in your future career. If you would like to be a nutritionist or a dietitian, or you would like to work in food marketing, food retail, sports performance careers, nursing or teaching. If you're interested in a food science career, such as a food chemist or technologist, or if you are interested in catering and hospitality careers. What should I be able to do if I choose food technology? Well, you must be committed to a consistent work ethic. You must be committed to the heavy theoretical component of the course. Your writing skills are very important. You should be able to write short answer and extended responses to exam questions. Strategies for exam questions will be developed throughout the course. However, you must do the practice. You must be able to apply course concepts to food technology issues. You should be able to communicate ideas and information using appropriate terminology and relevant food technology examples. You must be able to work independently and in group situations. And finally, you must be motivated to participate in a wide range of activities. It is mandatory that students undertake practical activities. Each unit of work incorporates some practical focus, although some units are more heavily weighted for practical work than others. Practical work will either be skills-based, content-based, or application-based. You must display high standards of safety, hygiene, and practical competence in the kitchen. What should you look out for if you choose food technology? The food technology syllabus is very content heavy. There is a lot to remember. Students must be organised and stay up to date with classwork, homework, and study notes. Practical lessons are once per cycle during the double lesson in the preliminary year. However, in Year 12, practical lessons are not as frequent due to the heavy theoretical component. The HSC exam is a written 3-hour exam. Students must be committed to doing practice questions and obtaining and implementing feedback. What does the assessment look like in food technology? Some of the assessment tasks have a theoretical and practical component. In Year 11 this year, students surveyed a family's eating patterns and the eating patterns of adolescents. They analysed the reasons for food selection. They then had to create a day's healthy meal plan that met the nutritional requirements of an adolescent and prepare the dinner meal in class. Students also investigated the functional properties of a lemon meringue pie. They had to prepare the dessert in class and they wrote an extended response on the functional properties and the factors that affect the functional properties of the lemon meringue pie. They will also do a nutrition case study, and that has a theoretical and practical component to it. And finally, the prelim exam. In the HSC, there is a research task on the Australian food industry. Another assessment task is the food manufacturer research task and practical assessment, a half-yearly exam, food product development and nutrition design task with a practical component, and the trial exam. Some of the realities of the HSC Food Technology course. The Food Technology HSC exam is 3 hours in duration. It is comprised of 20 multiple choice questions, a short answer section that is worth 50 marks, structured extended response that is worth 15 marks, and section 5 is an extended response worth 15 marks. So questions may require students to integrate knowledge, understanding and skills developed throughout studying the entire course. In order to be successful in the HSC Food Technology course, students must know the syllabus content. They must keep up to date with their study notes. They must be committed to completing practice questions regularly and submitting extended responses for feedback. If you have any further questions, please see or email Ms. Scarpignato. Thank you for listening.